Today I'm going to share with you some interior design rules and how to combine elements to help you decorate your coffee table, console, bookshelves or any space and how to position them. First one is the rule of 3. This rule consists of arranging or grouping items in odd numbers because it makes visually appealing to the eye. The rule of 3 can help you create a space that functions and flows. We can use it for coffee tables, trays, shelf items, artworks, and everything by grouping similar objects on your coffee table and open shelving. The objects can be similar in color but must be different shape and size to create contrast. You can follow this rule when combining different pattern or texture with similar colors. For grouping furniture in odd numbers, you can group large sofa and two similarly scaled chairs or two sofa and large coffee table. For sofa, consider 3 pillows instead of 2, or if it's a large sofa, consider 5 instead of 4. Using items of similar color and material creates cohesive, and varying the height, shape, or size creates the visual interest. For using this rule on colors, you can use 60-30-10 color rule. It consists of using a dominant color, a secondary one, and another as accent. If you want to learn how to consist this rule when using color, I recommend watching this video. I card here and I leave the link in description also. Opt for 2 or 3 main colors and a few complementary accent shades. Use these colors throughout your space to tie the rooms together. Neutral colors like white, grays, and beige work well as a base, while accent colors can add personality. Lighting also looks great in group of odd numbers. A series of 3 pendant lights or a table or kitchen island looks balanced. Next rule is triangle method. This rule consists of separating similar objects by their shape, color, or texture. This rule is very useful when decorating display cabinets, bookcases, or open shelvings. This rule creates a balanced and cohesive decor. Use repetition and rhythm. Repeat certain patterns, shapes, or materials across different rooms to create a sense of rhythm. For instance, a recurring use of circular mirrors or geometry patterns can tie space together. Select furniture or decor that fits the size of your room. Oversized furniture in small spaces or too many small items in a large area can disrupt visual harmony. If your coffee table is too small, it will start to look odd. So if your coffee table is too small, you can double up that to extend the look of it by just placing 2 of the same coffee tables side by side. If it's round and small, make sure you bring in multiple rounded tables to create a layered look. Next rule is height variation. Never put items of the same height next to each other. One of the best tricks is playing with different scales. A good tip is divide the height of the tallest piece into 3 parts and ensure the other elements are around 1/3 or 2/3 its height. If your items are very different in height, play with horizontal elements such as books, trays, or boxes to raise a smaller item to reach the perfect proportion. Curtains are one of those design elements that you need in your home. They instantly soften your space. They make it feel warm and cozy. You should make sure your curtains rod hang at the right height. The main rule to remember is hang that curtain rod at least 4 to 6 inches above your window frame. Don't line up your curtain rod with your window frame because that's going to shrink the size of your window and shrink the size of your room. Another rule is the rule of negative spaces. One of the mistakes in decorating is to have too many things. Avoid filling your home with too much different pieces. Leave empty space when decorating a bookshelf, console, or coffee table. Don't fill your living room with too much furniture. Leave an empty space to let the eyes rest. Don't clutter your wall with artwork. The last rule is wall art. The key to hanging wall art is making sure that it's hung at the correct height. If you hang your wall art too high, it looks very separated from the rest of your space. And if it's hung too low, that would be very odd as well. So try to make sure that the middle point of your wall pieces is 57 to 60 inches off the floor. This is the perfect eyeline level that feels comfortable. But if you are hanging multiple pieces in a gallery wall or grouping, make sure that the midpoint to your grouping is that 57 to 60 inches off the floor. Then you can build around it.